Going on, traders? Welcome to my stream. Today I was up on 4 tickers that I traded today. Pretty much took base hits on like 2 or 3 of them, which included like a 10% win, another 10% win. And this ticker that I did buy at like 320 hit a high of today. I think it was like, I don't know, $7 or something like that. Anyway, my plan today was pretty much come in and pretty much take base hits. My whoop score, as I check it every single day, came out to be, as you can see, so here I actually did not sleep that well yesterday, and my whoop score came up to be 34%. So when I came into the market, I was like, okay, I didn't sleep that well. I'm probably gonna, I'm trying not to mess up. We have a lot of traders coming in on Monday, and then the first day of the week, and then losing the next day of the week. So I'm glad, a lot of, and I'm glad that a few traders showed up and they were actually flat on today, and some other traders were actually really green. But as long as you don't have any losses, that's probably the most important thing. Nevertheless, I took a pretty nice profit. I finished up the day 7,500 on 4 out of 4 stocks, and I was green on all of them, respecting my rules. And I'm gonna take you through all my trades and explain to you how this is possible if you're able to study, if you're able to show up, if you're able to follow rules, and if you're able to, understand what kind of market we're in. Actually, right now, we just finished Labor Day, and this market has been providing a lot of liquidity. On Tuesday, we had a couple of, 4 or 5 huge movers, and today we had another one, went from like 3 to 7. Anyway, for educational purposes only, obviously you want to see my pretty much where is my intro here? There we go. For educational purposes, as always. So right about here, this is kind of like what happened here today. You can see that I traded around 4 tickers. These were like the tickers that I traded, and we're gonna go through. So the first ticker that I did trade, pretty much was, I think it was Sint. Sint was a ticker that I respected my stop loss. I respected my rules. I respected everything about it. So what happens is in trading, when you show up to the markets and you're like, hey, I don't want to buy it, and then has it ever happened to you? When you see a ticker, you don't want to buy it. It goes higher from where you wanted to buy it, then you chase it, and then you end up losing on it. This is an exact thing that happened to me, and in order to counteract that, what I did was I bought it and then I sold it quickly. This is a pretty nice example of a ticker here. You can see VSINT, you had a nice $6 breakout and then pretty much hit 720 on some news. I ended up didn't really want to chase it. I didn't want to. I wanted to buy it at 6. I didn't really buy it until around 620, 640, and then I actually took only I think it was a 20 cent win or whatever, and then I bought it again. Soon enough, the ticker didn't really want to go any higher, and then I respected my stop loss. Just two pretty much two stop losses, and then you're out. The ticker that I did make money on was STI. This is an example of a gap up short. STI had news today, pretty fluffy, I would have to say. This is a very good example of pretty much a day short the daily resistance. As you can see, I walked up at around 7. I woke up around 7 o'clock, and I saw this ticker coming into resistance. I initially thought that this ticker is going to be a buy and we will go to 10, 12 as the 7 a.m. push. Soon enough, I got stopped out, and then I flipped short. I covered some, and then I pretty much covered the rest. So initially, the only money that I made is from here short and from here cover, and here was flat. My next short was around a 730 over here, and my cover was 585. This is actually my best trade of the day. I came in on the second day of the week, and then I wanted to I wanted to short, I wanted to short the first day of the week, so I didn't really know which one to do. Soon enough, this ticker went up, I don't know, it was up 150% and was hitting resistance, like short the daily resistance. And soon enough, the price actions said so. And soon enough, if you guys read the news, actually, the news is something very important to read. The reason why it went up. The reason why it went up so high is that because what is it right here? Um, Announces R&D 100 award for breakthrough of sustainable graphite production. So they just got they got pretty much got awarded. They have a partnership, and they got pretty much an award. That's basically what happened here. Just an award. So this thing just spiked up from 4 up to 8, and soon enough, the right idea was to go short. And so enough, I did profit on the way down. I think from 730 down to 620, and my best fill was at 585. I actually did get most of the move. That was my best fill over there, 585. And soon enough, I did trade another ticker. AIHS was the star ticker of the day. AIHS was pretty crazy because this ticker went from 260 in the morning and it hit a high of 450, and then after it hit 450 it went back down to 280. So from 260 to 450 down to 280, so it lost like, I don't know, like 90% of its moves. Soon enough, I try to buy it under, $3 or something. We think that, I thought that 320 is going to hold, and soon enough, it actually was $3 that held over here, actually. And then we, in like 1 minute candle, went from $3 to 375. Take a look at this 1 minute candle, 310 to 375. And the sad part about it is that I was long around 310 and I sold it as soon as we got back to flat because I was respecting my rules. And soon enough, the only actual trade that I made was this trade over here. This is the actual trade that I took from it. I was buying it like 355, sold at 390. Then I called it a day. And soon enough, what happened is as soon as the bell rang, the stock did something unusual. And this is the great thing about trading. Like when a stock breaks pre-market highs, usually the shorts are underwater. And last week during the middle of the week, like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, they were all selling off. And today they're actually doing the opposite. They're breaking the pre-market highs and they're running and they're squeezing shorts. It's actually very impressive for me to watch this. As it broke 430, there was enormous amount of opportunity to go long this ticker, as you can see, from 4 to like 8. So definitely the shorts got their ass handed to them today. Excuse my language. And the other ticker that I did trade was BTBD. BTBD had a merger news, and I was thinking it was going to be a gap up short. I was mentioning out here how it had a higher high right here. I didn't want to take it at 295 long. I actually waited until we got to 320 and I risked off 310. Soon enough, I wrote it up to 360, so I didn't manage to make around $700. And then it actually hit 4. We kind of went 4. So I did leave a little bit on the table, around 70 cents. And soon enough, I don't think the stock ever came back. It ended up being, in a channel after the open and pretty much sold off. So great opportunities today. AIHS as a long. You can see that in this situation, we broke pre-market highs and we ran from 430 up to 8. And then another opportunity was STI. This was actually an awesome gap up short in which the ticker pretty much, we hit that daily resistance of 861. This is over here, which I was trying to buy in the morning since my sleep score was pretty low. And I got stopped out and then I flipped short, and shorting was the way to go. So tremendous opportunity in a gap up short, tremendous opportunity in a long, and tremendous opportunity, as you can see. So here, AIHS, like that's crazy, 4 to like 8, definitely a big short squeeze. and Cint here. So AIHS, BTBD, and can you believe it? AIHS, this ticker that went from $2.50 to $8.50 had no news. That's really amazing. That's the beauty of that's the beauty of trading, because sometimes they do something like this and you're like, what the F is what is going on? And you need to profit from it. Anyway, I did profit some, but my strategy today was pretty much to come in, knock out some trades. Primarily, if I could, I would have, I wasn't really ready of how strong this market is. I was just sticking to my bread and butter, kind of trying to short something the second day of the week, not really going into and punching in through as a buyer. But today is actually was an excellent day to go long AIHS, as these shorts are definitely getting squeezed. Anyway, that's about it. See you guys tomorrow. 7,500, I think, on the day, and 4 out of 4 tickers I'm green, and I'm very happy with that. We had a couple of other mentions. Some other traders came in with some other opportunities here. I think it was IPDN. We were discussing IPDN as well, and somebody asked me, like, what do you think of IPDN? Because we had a huge run into the aftermarket over here, and I thought the 9 area would be a good area to buy. Soon enough, IPDN broke 9, and we hit like 12, and like, I don't know, like halted up and pretty much gave from 9 to 12, gave like 30% on, even though it did sell off. So we did have a lot of opportunity here, not only as a long, but also as a short. That's about it. See you guys in my next video, and peace out.